When you upgrade, it should become Greater Lay on Hands. But instead, it's putting in both abilities on the bar, the outdated one and the updated one.
What can I do for you?
It's a small bug, but it's annoys the hell out of my OCD because it shouldn't be there. It's like if you were a mage and you had Fireball rank 1 and Fireball rank 2, and like rank 1 was still on the bar for some reason. No, it's a straight upgrade. It's a straight upgrade to the ability. It should disappear on the bar, off the bar, just like Sworn Revival is. Sworn Enemy disappears off the bar because of Sworn Revival. So watch, this ability will be replaced by that one. This ability should be replaced by that one. Come on. No, they have the exact same cost. 1 zeal. 1 zeal. They're the exact same ability, except this one heals a little more. And this one heals a little more and gives that, this one heals a little more and it has that buff. They're supposed to be that, a replacement, but it's not replacing it. See how Sworn Enemy is getting replaced? So it's like, Let me test the bug. Let's see if I upgrade it. All right, let me try this. Let's see if I do it with the passive, if it still happens. I know it's minor, just drives me crazy. Actually, it says upgraded from Sworn Enemy. Is this a separate ability? But why would it be a separate ability? It should replace it. What happens if I do this? There's no cooldown on the ability. It's just a recovery time. They're the exact same thing. Just the new one's better. Greater Lay on Hands is just better. Same cost and everything. There's no... this one... the Greater Lay on Hands costs the same. Same cast time, same recovery time, same range, same everything. This ability heals for 33 a second, and you get armor rating Constitution for 8 seconds. This one heals for 30. So it's just all over straight upgrade. So there's no reason to ever use this other ability. It has the same cooldown, same cost, everything. So it should replace it, but it doesn't, and it drives me nuts. And if there's a developer in chat, please patch it. It's driving my OCD insane. Ah! Please fix it. Please fix it. Please fix it. Fix it. Boom, 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 boom. Fix it. Fix it. No, Greater heals for a lot more. I know if you're looking at it faster, you're like, oh, that says 28, that says 23, that's more, right? No. This applies Robust, which heals for 10 plus 23. So it heals for 33.6 every 3 seconds. So this heals for about 7 more health. I don't know why this one... Why is this one cannot die for 5.5 seconds, but this one's a flat 5 seconds? Why does this one not have scaling? It's a straight upgrade. I don't understand. So weird. Very weird. I don't know. Yeah, it's just there's a bug. They have it. The ability's just bugged because Obsidian games are usually very buggy the first couple of patches.
Of course.
Like remember Fallout New Vegas? It took several big patches to get all the bugs out of that. And Pillars 1 also several big bugs to get all the patches up to get all the bugs out of that. So it's gonna for the first couple months, I got to patch heavily to get all the bugs out of the game. But the trade-off is the games are really fun and really good. So that's the trade-off. Just like Fallout New Vegas is amazing, but it was buggy as hell when it launched, etc. I know it's a minor thing, but to me, it's like. But I am happy. Oh wait. But there is one thing that makes me super happy. Now, while the lay on hands bug isn't fixed. Another bug is fixed. Watch this. So I have fixed one bug, which does make my OCD feel 50% better. Because this is the other bug. Sworn enemy, upgraded sworn enemy, but still on the bar. Very similar bug, but thankfully this got fixed by upgrading. Yeah, this gets fixed by simply leveling up, like retraining. So now one bug is fixed, so that's 2 bugs that were on the bar. One is gone, we're 50% there. So I can take a big sigh of, can relax slightly. Relax ever so slightly.
Yes?
See, it's upgraded, it's off the bar. Thank God. Yay!
Yes?
I'm not a dad, but I'll write a strongly worded letter. It's just a minor bug. It's not a big bug at all. It just messes with your OCD. I just don't have to use the abilities, though. All I have to do is just not click on that ever. But the fact that it's there makes me go. I have to look at it every time I want to cast a spell. I'm like, no, I'm not going to look at it anymore.
Of course.
I'm not looking at it. You can't make me look at it.
Now, what can I do? You see anything you...
All right. Wait, cancel. Bum, bum, bum. Certain spells that... I like that we get the chance to play around different spells. Some spells aren't that great. This guy seems pretty decent. I'll hire that guy. Let's all rest. Private dance room. A lot of us have injuries we need to fix.
Now, what, you see anything you like?
It's like when you're on YouTube or Corn Hub where they have all the corn videos, and you see just something disgusting on one page, and you look away and you don't look at it again, but it's there. You know it's there. You know you're not looking at it. You're avoiding eyes looking at it, but you know it's there. And forever when you look on that page or scroll, you're gonna have that apprehensive. And you're just like, you're wincing because you're afraid of what's going to happen. But you just don't know. Dun, 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 dun. Does anyone else in chat have minor OCD stuff like that in games? Where you're like, huh? You're like, ah ha ha. Is there a cook in here? Hi there. Abako, hello. Do you have a quest?
Hello, my friend. I knew our paths would cross eventually.
Hi. Hey, Vivalion shouts over the din of the wild mare to get your attention, turning a great many heads to study your exchange. He takes a hearty swig of his tankard. Wink. I bet you say that to all your clients.
Que? No, you mistake me. I am not one of the courtesans. Tell me, you are the one who sails that fine ship, Ak? Terrorize the docks with spirits, Ak?
Who's asking?
I am Aboko. and I am positioned to offer... I have opportunities for...
He clumsily unfolds a sheaf of parchment. The tankard slips in his grasp and spills ale down the front of his trousers. He gawks at himself in horror.
1,000 times I practiced my speech. Merda. Never did it go this poorly.
Here, you need this more than I do.
Agrasima, do you know what my problem is, amico?
He accepts the tankard and drinks deeply.
I am supposed to be in the business of giving bounties, but I know no one who hunts them.
Well, I'm a player. I like side quests.
No one will unfurl their sail for my humble payments. But I must start from the bottom and work my way to the top, Ak.
What bounties do you have available?
You will take the job? You will take the job.
I will take the job.
Agrasima, something special for my first hunter then.
He drinks the tankard and tucks under his arm to retrieve the sheaf of notes.
I will start you on Meriel, the mad animancer. She tortures her victims with unspeakable treatments before casting what's left to Berath's will.
I already killed her.
My contact saw her leaving Port Mage and heading west of Mage Island.
I already killed her. Here's her head that's been just rotting in my pocket for whatever reason.
My first bounty to pay off. An exciting day for us both.
So you mean to tell me my character was like, hey, let me chop off this lady's head just in case sometime down the road someone wants this person dead?
Maybe it's not much, but as I make more deals, more pyres will be available, Ak.
What bounties do you have available?
I finally managed to land the rights to a bounty of value. You may not like it. There is a thirsty drake who roosts near an oasis northeast of Mage Island. An important site for refilling canteens.
I did that one too already.
The local tribes call him Purakeo, after a sea dragon of legend. Even so, they have no love for these waters.
Actually, I think I killed a different one. Never mind. I killed a drake, but it was a different drake. Before I go, I had some questions.
Agrasima, you have but to ask.
You seem down on your luck.
It is true that I have stumbled in my career path. Now that I have such an accomplished hunter, I can stand in the long shadow of your success.
He claps you on the shoulder.
It's not all bad, but the momentum of meeting new clients over drinks and in such enchanting company. It drains the stamina, my friend.
I'm still hunting Paraku the Drake.
And I'm still scrounging together the coin for your next mission. When you have the head of our latest mark, I will be ready, Ak.
Why are you giving me these missions? Where are you getting the money for? That's what I want to know. For some reason he's some reason he's giving me these missions, but he didn't say why.
Captain, aye.
Ah, Captain.
I'm here.
Bum, 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 bum. There was someone up here to talk to. I think it was Mephisto, maybe.
Indeed.
No. Who did I have to talk to again? Talk to Analyst. I think it might be this lady. Yeah, talk to Analyst again.
Have you come to hear some verse?
Khan's looking for someone named Oswald. Sound familiar?
I'm sure I don't know who you're talking about. Now please leave.
I am going to diplomacy your face off, lady. What if he's in danger? Don't you care about his well-being?
If I knew a man named Oswald, and if that man was in danger, I would still decline to be involved. Now, is there something else I can do for you? I'm sure I don't know who you're talking about. Now please leave.
It's clear you care for him quite a bit. Let me help. She chews on a knuckle, brow furrowed, deciding whether she should trust you. Then she sighs heavily and gives you a sheepish smile.
Oswald has visited oft of late. He's a sentimental old man, and he longs for the words of our homeland, Adir. I would often read the old epics to him in their original Eldadiran.
Her eyes gain distant, unfocused look. A wistful smile spreads across her face.
He's grown paranoid recently, however, always muttering about the shadows following him and other such nonsense. It was quite unnerving, frankly. He came to me in a panic a few days ago and shoved his journal into my hands. He told me he'd be back for it, but I've not seen hide nor hair of him since. I wonder, perhaps his journal would help you find him. Here, take this key. You'll find the journal in my armoire.
Yay! Mission! What? Oh, what happened? I'm typing on the top left. What? Oh, God. Okay.
I'll take care of this.
Unlocked. Adhere clothing. Oswald's journal. God dang dag! This afternoon I walked the streets of Nakataka and felt an unusual spring in my step. I cannot be sure if it's the fine weather of the archipelago or the great distance from the deerwood, or the blasted goose and the boxing that's gifted me this buoyancy of spirit, but I am grateful nonetheless. I've no sign of the girl. Helia will highly be praised. God's willing, I have slipped her net at last. Mesquindag. The shadows are strange here, seeming to move on their own accord. As I passed from Queen's Berth to the Perky Overlook this morning, I could have sworn I saw one turn to face me, then another. I fled the area as quickly as I could, and as far as I can tell, I was not followed. I have many enemies, as any man of a roguish, adventurous mien should. Though none have cause to search for me here, I know these shadows must be a trick of the mind, but I am still uneasy. Next entry is written in a shaky, wild hand, clearly penned in great haste. Ritzenstag. As I put me down to bed this evening, I heard a faint whispering beneath my window. I always leave it open to better catch the breeze. Thanks be to Helia for it. I might have been none the wiser. However, when I went to investigate, no one was there. Yet I know I heard voices. Maybe old, perhaps even paranoid, but I am not crazy. I must leave this place with all haste. God protect me in my flight. On the next and final page of the journal is a symbol of Odeka, a broken crown crawled in deep red ink.
Yes?
Have you come to hear some verse?
What's your problem with Khan?
Oh, her. Yes, she is persistent, isn't she? She barged in and began asking me all sorts of inappropriate questions about my customers. She grew incensed when I asked her to leave. She's no longer welcome in my room.
Oh, you're cutting her off from the Poontang supply. New Game Chris, thank you for that 9-month resub.
I do hope she's not a friend of yours. Her manners are atrocious.
Thank you, Bluminator, Fighter, Satellizer Games, both with 46-monthers. Hunter, Stinkmeaner, Timster, Satellizer Games. If you're still in chat, I'm going to grab the booty next time I see you. Just say thank you.
Farewell.
Goodbye.
I shall.
Alright, let's give the journal to the lady down here. You know what's always the worst in these kind of RPGs? It's having to choose which party members to take with you and which to leave behind. Especially when you like all of them. You're like, God damn it! I want to take them all with me.
Have you got any leads on that mad old goat yet?
Here's the journal. Khan flips through the journal. Someone has hastily scrawled the broken crown symbol with Decca across the last page. Khan mutters to herself. She traces the symbol with her fingers and frowns.
Oh, Oswald, you really stepped in it now, haven't you? Getting mixed up with Woodikins? You damned old fool.
She shakes her head sadly and closes the journal with a snap.
Where could they have taken him?
I know, Maria. Like, Divinity 2 was really hard because I wanted all the characters with me all the time. It's like, God damn it. You must have sailed through half of the Deadfire to get to Nitaka. Anything catch your eye?
Not really. To be honest, I spent most of the trip out from Defiance Bay, bent over the bulwark, giving Andra a taste of my innards. I hate boats.
You and me both. What are blessings? Blessings gained. Total of 9. What does that mean?
Damn, if only I could find that captain who gave us passage to the Deadfire. Bet he'd know. Wait a tick.
She blinks, remembering.
When our ship neared Nekataka, the bosun told me about a weird temple on an island in the Karatapu Channel, southwest of the city. She wouldn't tell me what it was for, though. Got real spooked when I asked.
Weird temple, sign me up.
Go take a look then, and let me know what you find. With any luck, you'll catch the old goat there in one piece, and we'll both leave here with some weight in our purse.
Okay. Oh, he leveled. Nice. Let's do some more. Actually, we have 7 bluff. 10 streetwise. Let's give... a little bit of athletics, get a nice little heal for himself. Invoke a artillery strike, stunning an enemy whenever they target the Cypher's will defense. It echoes of time to drive home strikes to the weapons, increasing their penetration. Oh, that's nice. I like that. It's very good. Increased penetration of Cypher spells. That's another good passive as well. Why did you level? No one else did. That's weird. Oh, everyone else is super close, though.
Hey.
That's weird that only he leveled, though. Shouldn't he be, like, equal to everyone else? He's, like, slightly ahead by a couple hundred. I don't... Yeah, he was the only one who leveled. Just like, Find the ancient temple near Corruptup Channel. Luca.
My one solace from the tedious bureaucracy.
Oh, it marks people that have proper names with the tab. That saves so much time. Oh my god, that's so good. I can see who has a quest and who doesn't with a quick look. Hello, Sudden Kill. What class are we playing? We're playing the Paladin. But technically, we're gonna get technical. We're playing 4 other classes because party members. Pure Paladin, yes.
Too much salt in the air.
Shame I weren't at that animancy trial. My mind would have cut Theos's plot to bloody ribbons.
Indeed. It's a wonder we ever stopped Theos without you.
Don't let it discourage, lad. I'd wager silver you can keep up.
How generous of you.
I'm here.
Wait a second. Where did my Watcher powers go?
Yes?
My Watcher powers are gone.
Yes?
They vanished. When I respec the Paladin, the Watcher powers disappeared.
I'm here.
Uh-oh.
Of course.
Oh, shit. That's a big bug. Let's save the game and see if I reload. That's a huge bug. Do they come back if I... See, here's the 2 Watcher powers. If when I respec... Hold on, let's see if there's a fix for it. Happened to you as well? Hold on. Watcher pillars to Watcher spells disappeared. Disappeared. Respec. There. Losing a... I lost my phrase. Some abilities for multiclassing. Blah, blah. Definitely gonna see the multiclass problem. They had massive problems with respec system tyranny. It was never fixed. I lost only one of my Watcher abilities. Spells reappear. Yeah, that's annoying. Yeah, so there's a bug where if you respec, your Watcher powers go away. And they don't come back.
Indeed. I shall. I'm here.
So they have these 2 Watcher powers.
Now, what can I do for you? You see anything you...
Retrain my character. Alright, Diplomacy, athletics. I'm just seeing if I do it this time if it fixes itself. Maybe it was just a one-time bug. Nope, Watcher power is gone. Is there some way to make them come back? Oh, fuck. So that means I can't use the respec system or I lose it? Is there some way to fix it? God damn it. Well, we'll try restarting the game. So apparently you can't... Don't respec your main character or you lose your Watcher powers. Which are nice powers to have. kind of a huge bug. Is there a summoner class? There are classes that can summon things. Like I think Rangers can summon, Druid can summon, and Chanter can summon. Watcher power's still gone. Watcher spells fix Pillars of Eternity 2. Respec. Thank you, Walk in Orange. I don't see how to fix it. There are console commands, but I don't know what the list of console commands. Pillars of 22 known bugs. Let's see. Respec. Respec in the Watcher removes the exclusive Watcher abilities. Console commands disable the achievements, then yeah, that will fix. I guess I'm gonna have to like reload, and I can never respec my character ever. Let's see. Disappear. Disappear. I think there's like one S. Why does that not have the word? Okay, there. Okay, I need them to come back. So I'm gonna have to reload the old save, and I can't respec my character ever, or the powers will go away. So I'm gonna have to live with the other bug. If I tweet them, hopefully someone will actually figure out that that's a bug. Console commands disable achievements. Alright, so we can't respec our main character. We have to live with it if we want to keep these abilities.
Yes? Now, what can I do for you? You see anything you like?
Alright, we want to rest. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, it's a crappy bug.
Indeed.
Hopefully they can patch it, fix it. With Steam, you can patch games really fast. Hopefully they can figure out. Well, I don't know the council commands of this game. Anyways, what did we do before this? Did I talk to him?
Ado, my friend. I knew. Tell me.
We gotta do this again.
You are the one. I am 1,000 times. I am supposed. No one will unfurl their sail for my humble payments. But I must start you. Agras. My contact saw my maybe it's not my. The local Agrasima. It is true. Now that it's not all back. When you have the head of our.
Okay, I think that's all we did. I actually think we have to go up, do the thing upstairs again. Boom, 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 boom. All right.
Have you come to hear some verse? I'm sure I don't know who you're. I'm sure I don't know who you're talking about. Oswald, he came.
I'll take care of this.
Do this. Do that.
I'm here.
Have you come to hear some? Oh, I do hope she's not a friend of yours. Farewell.
Do that. Yeah, usually with these kind of big RPGs, there are lots of bugs in the beginning. Like all the big RPGs tend to have lots of bugs in the first couple of weeks. Witcher 3 was full of bugs. Remember Witcher 3 was. Remember when people's faces would just like disappear in the background and like or appear like 5 feet to the left? That was a pretty big one. Remember in The Witcher 3, like, people in the background, their face would spawn 5 feet to the right of their body. Just... 'cause.
Have you got any leads on that Maddle? Oh, well, where could they have taken him? Right, damn. When our ship neared Nekataka, the bosun told me about a weird temple on an island in the Carrot. Go take a look then, and with any luck.
Admiring, I shall.
Don't you have a temple to find?
Boom, 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 boom. All right, I'll give you Streetwise. Oh, and another point of athletics for some healing. And some penetration.
Of course.
Okay, I think that's all we did in here, so now I think we're caught up. We just got to live with the... We're gonna have to live with the double sworn enemy bug and the double layer hands bug to keep these two abilities here.
I shall.
My Watcher abilities.
I'm here.
Bum, 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 bum. All right, so we're gonna have to live with some bugs that drive my OCD okay, but at least we got our abilities back. We're still the Watcher. We're no longer. As long as I'm still the what? No one cares. I stole that. Okay.
Yes, of course.
At least we're still the main character. That was kind of a main bug. You Respec, you're no longer the main character. You're not a Watcher anymore. Bye, Watcher powers. Yeah, I can watch again. These powers are nice, too. Pity for the Lost. Distract enemies in AoE for 20 seconds and give me steadfast for yourself. And then frighten a target for 34 seconds. That's a long time. And give yourself a perception boost.
Indeed. Admire it, I shall.
Merla, how is every ship hunter taken?
I think that she's saying, hey, I have a quest for you. Come talk to me. So let's go say hi. No sooner did you approach the Valian woman when she squints and turns her nose and regard you with a thinly veiled distaste.
I only deal with serious clients. Now shoo.
Excuse me?
Done. You are dismissed. Madiko. But it is impossible to find skilled work when every competent freelancer wastes their shore leave in the wild mare. When blood travels south of their brains, the value of a good bounty is forgotten.
I'm gonna hit her. You give out bounties? I could take some off your hands.
You, a nameless face of the streets?
She thumbs her chin and gives you a thorough looking over.
I do not make a habit of shepherding new talent, but there is a seed of potential. We will cut your teeth on Biakara, a Huana sailor and would-be patriot who plagues company ships.
I'll take the bounty.
Gelarde. Biakara sails a voyager's scale of Tangaloa off of Hasongo's northeastern coast.
Before I go, I had some questions.
Questions?
Yeah.
Ask your questions, Aimiko.
That's what I said. What? Why aren't more sailors accepting work?
But I blame Luminous Adra. Our privateers are busy escorting shipments out of the Deadfire. Everyone is rich, no one is hungry. Where are the Casitas willing to sink their enemies for a bag of pies, huh? Drunk on success.
What bounties do you have available?
But you have your quarry already. Once the target is sunk, come back to me for another.
I don't know if I can kill people in my little tiny ship just yet. We'll see, though.
But too much eagerness can be a bad thing.
I need to play this series. Remember reading about it, PC Gamer? Yeah, the first game's fun. The only bad thing about the first game is that there is very little voice acting, and that makes it feel dated, and it's kind of hard to get through. But luckily, the second game has full voice acting for all the dialogue, which is a huge improvement, which is just like, yeah. There is a lot of reading of text for what a cinematic would show you, since there's no cinematics in the game. Like, there's very few. Like, there are moments that things happen, but it's more of a book style, kind of like a visual novel style storytelling. So you have to read like prose that describe how scenes are happening and things people are doing that you can't actually physically see. But all the dialogue is voiced now. I really hope they go back and make an enhanced edition of the first game where they take all the improvements they've done in the combat in this one and push it into the first game, and then also voice act the rest of the dialogue in that one, and then it would just be fucking perfect, and I'd just be like, yes! But that's a dream. Hopefully it happens. It probably won't. I will take that to sell it.
We can summon the guards if you want to be difficult, Aimiko. Kindly leave.
If Luca doesn't see reason, the Duape will lose their lands. For their sake, I must...
That's enough out of you. Good day.
I said good day, sir. Yeah, the first game is fun. I recommend the first game. If you like Baldur's Gate, I think you'll get a kick out of it. Young Juana wears a disconcerted frown. He meets your approach with the flicker of a welcoming smile. But it dies down quickly.
Please, I must ask a favor.
He shies back from making eye contact, keeping his head lowered.
What say? Do you have business with the Valiant Trading Company?
The difference between the Witcher and this is that The Witcher is more of like a cinematic game where you can see the person moving around, they're flinching, doing things with their eyes. And this one you have to imagine it. It's more like a book experience because it's sent back. So they're different in that way. What seems to be the problem?
My people are the Duape. We signed a contract with the company.
Duape.
We were not understanding the terms at the time. I wish to, what say, renegotiate. But the clerks turned me away.
Tell me more about this contract.
My father, the Ranga, took payment from the company. In exchange, they dig for Audra.
Yeah, Divinity 2 did a really good job of also voicing all of the text stuff with a really good narrator, which I hope that would be the step up from Pillars 2 to Pillars 3 is fully voicing everything and having a narrator read all the story bits. Because that really helped Divinity 2 feel really good. Is Divinity Sin 2 had a narrator that narrated all the storybook parts as well. And you just need a really good voice actor for that. It's like an audiobook.
He did not understand the Valian way. When he dies, the Outlanders will claim our island for themselves. Father has fallen ill, and the clerk, Luca, stands by the agreement as surely as if it was stamped in his skin.
I'm guessing the company didn't like someone challenging their unfair deal.
Akira. When the Valian clerk learned I was from the Duape, he became very anxious. I made my appeals to Luca, but my words were as stones dropped down the deepest well. While I am barred from the company office, I can do nothing for my people.
A game I really want to play again that's probably one of my favorite RPGs ever. It's up there with Witcher 3 and any other RPG I played is Dragon Age Origins. The PC version. It's probably my favorite RPG. It's so good. I love the story. I love the characters. I love the writing, the animations. The graphics are a bit muddy, but with some mods that make it much better. The combat was great, except mages were OP. Just so good. Why'd they kick you out of their office?
I showed Luca a new contract, yes? Fairer, more agreeable terms. Luca called me a criminal and summoned his guards.
Yeah, I don't think there's very few games that have as many characters as I liked. Usually in most games, like, there's characters I like a lot and then a few that I'm like, eh. But in Dragon Age Origins, I liked every damn character, and it was so hard to pick only a few to come with me each time. I loved Morrigan, I loved Altair, I loved the stern guy, the dwarf. There's so many good ones. It was great. Each one had a really good voice actor too, which really helps. Alistar, sorry. Just they were so good. Not Altair, I'm sorry, wonky. This is so good. So good. And the writing for each one was phenomenal. And each character had such great stories to tell. Which was just like, What do you mean by new contract?
A man in the gullet offered to assist me. He carried papers, ink, and wax. He helped to write a new contract in the Valian way and to fix the correct seals. Luca, I say he did not like this. He took my contract and forced me into the streets.
I'm pretty sure you were given a forgery.
I do not know this word. I would fix, but Luca will not give me the chance. Negotiating with outsiders has not gone my way.
Maybe I can look at the new contract?
Luca has it secured in a chest. Tangaloa's jaws such trouble for parchment, I say.
I'll meet with this Luke. Maybe we can arrive at more agreeable terms.
Akira, my thanks. I will remain here by day until justice is done.
The worst of his concerns quickly overshadowed by a broad smile. Inquisition. There were parts about Inquisition I really liked. I liked the building of the keep. I liked a lot of the characters were cool. I love the horned guy. I love a lot of them are really good. But there were some problems with it. Like the first area was super grindy and kind of bland. The main story was super freaking short too, which was a problem. The main story was really, really good, but it was really, really short too. Each main quest was fantastic, And the villain was awesome, but it felt like the game was over so fast. Like, once it was starting to get good, it was like, oh, we're done. I'm like, what? But I did like the game. I liked the open world feel, and like a lot of the areas were really cool. But just it felt like the main quest was rushed. Especially the ending. The ending was like, ugh. And I love the combat. The combat was really good in Inquisition. VTC attendant. Glad I have tab now so I can know who to look at and who not to.
It's still going on, is it? When will those arrogant louts decide that enough is enough? Has been raving ever since they moved in next door. Imagine them as neighbors.
A Valen clerk whispers into the ear of her friend, who closes her eyes and nods in a sagely manner.
It's a point of pride, I suppose, having the bigger house in the district.
Second woman ponders this to herself, glancing out the office window and tapping her chin.
Pride! I wouldn't count on either of them having much of that in stock.
She flinches as she notices you, but quickly recovers, putting on a winning smile.
Something we can help you with, sir?
Couldn't help it over here. What was you were talking about?
Have you been walking through Queen's Birth with your eyes closed? Or have you simply failed to notice the trouble between the Bardato and Valera families?
God, that accent's horrible. It's so bad. I've never heard of them. Enlighten me.
Let us bring you up to speed, yes? Two families, Bardato and Valera, have been feuding for months. The Bardatos are older, wealthier, and better established, both here and back in the Republics.
It sounds like someone trying real hard to have an accent who doesn't actually have that accent. It's just not coming off very well.
The Valeras are newer to Deadfire, but success at pirate hunting earned them prompt status. They purchased an estate next door to the Bardato house, and a whole nest of conflict and disagreement arose from there.
One side has the money, while the other is a rising star. Unfortunately, it's all too natural that they should disagree.
What are you ladies doing here?
We are apprentice clerks to Luca and Governor Alvari. They don't let us access serious documentation, except under the strictest supervision, of course. Someday, though.
She tips her chin and smiles.
It is a joy and a pleasure to serve the trading company in any capacity. Once you see how irregular everything is in Neketaka, it seems obvious that the Huana are clueless and the Republics are so decidedly in the right.
I couldn't help but overhear. What was it you were talking about?
Have you been walking through Queen's Birth?
I've spoken with Bato. I'm hoping to help her brother Laro.
Laro? I understand he spends his days with a pack of friends, drinking and gambling at the tavern, or gambling and drinking near the waterfall, I forget which.
Hey, Dan, can I get one of those awkward faces, please? No, but I'll raise my hands for you. The Tavern of the Waterfall. Check those out. Thank you.
Do come back and let us know what happens.
Governor's bodyguard. Let me go look in this place by myself just to see what's up. Oh, look at this room that's completely empty of people.
Yeah? Keeping an eye out.
Just looking at... I'm just securing their valuables. It's fine. It's perfectly fine if you're just trying to secure it so no one else can steal it. Someone could come along and steal these guys' stuff. I don't want that. I'm trying to protect them.
Good thinking.
Yes, Dan W. is my character. Like, what'd you say?
Eccoci. You have business here?
I've come from Port Maja. Governor Clario says I might find work here.
You are in luck. The governor is between meetings. Go on in.
Oh, is he now? Standing next to her desk and lost in thought, Governor Avari looks up to your approach. Her expression of intent focus thaws instantly, and she greets you with a startling sunny smile. Stimmet is a different kind of game than Divinity. It's more Baldur's Gate based.
An interesting surprise. The Watcher of Cadnoa, no?
Yes.
I am told that is your ship in the harbor. Ikosi, I mean nothing by it. All newcomers are of great interest here. I am Nueva Alvari, Governor in Residence of the Valiant Trading Company here in Nekataka. What brings you to my door?
I've come from Port Maja. Governor Clare suggested the Valiant Trading Company might have work for me.
Generous of him. I am a little surprised he gave you up, to be honest. His operations on Port Maja must be going more smoothly than reported. How much do you know about the Luminous Adra trade?
I know Eothis is looking for it.
Funny. I thought the Dawn Stars were the only people we didn't have to worry about. Every viable deposit is of interest to us. Cartographers, surveyors, at any moment we have a dozen expeditions underway. Some weeks ago, we received word of a large quantity of luminous Adra on a distant island. Pukukahara. It is not charted on any of our maps.
Pukukahara?
However, Pukukahara is said to neighbor the island of Tikawara, and we've already made contact with the natives there. We dispatched an expedition to Tikawara with instructions to locate the Adra site and determine its value. Our people have neither returned nor sent any word on their progress.
She spreads her hands in a gesture of helplessness.
We are too long delayed, and someone must finish the job. A watcher can determine if there is essence in the Adra, if it is worth the trouble and investment to remove it. Information for which we are willing to pay.
Did you say pay? What do you know about Pukukahara?
Not much, unfortunately. A few superstitions among the locals, but they're unusually tight-lipped about the subject.
You want me to find your people?
Ideally, but if the worst has come to pass, I would like you to complete the investigation of the Adra deposit. Anything that may assist the company.
That's it? What if the Adra is worthless?
Then it is worthless, and we save ourselves wasted effort. Either way, you will have fulfilled your end of the bargain. Here, I will mark Tikawara on your map.
Yeah, the game's combat is, there's a base of D&D there. Like, there's a lot of spells and abilities that sound very similar to things from D&D. But it's a different system, it's not like 1-to-1 like Baldur's Gate was basically a modified version of 2.5 and stuff. This is just like its own combat system with some similar abilities to D&D.
This will be of some use to you, I think. It entitles you to act as a commissioned agent of the Valiant Trading Company. Present it and you will be recognized as such.
Well, thank you.
Until then, I believe we're finished. Return here once you have word of our agents and our prize. Oh, and take care upon the open sea. There are greater hazards in these waters than a few pirates.
Her accent was all over the place. I don't know. It was special. But I guess it's an accent from a fake place, so it's fine. Like this.
I'll handle this.
Like this city doesn't exist IRL. Oh, bathroom.
I'll take care of them. Sadly, I can.
Numerous guests appear to have carved their names into the wood framing of his painting. It won't click on that one.
Sadly, I cannot.
Click, use. It won't click on the bathroom. Aw, I want to see what it says about the bathroom.
Aye, aye.
I think it's the first bathroom I've seen in the game. Let's see what's down this room. Actually, Eder.
Some don't see why not. Let's take a look.
Go ahead and steal that. And
Well, as long as I don't... Guess that wasn't so hard.
Scroll of Twin Stones. Extremely loud. Forged contract. Contract covers an agreement between the Valiant Company and the chief of the neighboring Duape tribe. It stipulates that while the Valiants have been granted access to some minor deposits, Duape will retain all rights to their land until the death of the representative. Attached to the paper's amendment, however, altering the terms to extend those rights to Duape indefinitely. Seal upon it doesn't seem quite as crisp as the original document. That's a lot of money.
Yeah?
Beautiful. Still 100 points away. What do I reckon this game? Yeah. This game, Divinity Original Sin isn't the direct comparison. I would say it's more like Baldur's Gate. And that kind of game. If you enjoyed Baldur's Gate and Neverwinter Nights, you'll love this game. If it scratches that itch. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me take your stuff. Luca's office. So we got the document in there. I'm looking good today. Well, thank you. Does Liam O'Brien voice Illidan? Oh. It's been so long since I've heard Illidan's voice. Apologies, but the director is not in. You have to return some other time. Fine. Let's see what's over here.
I'll handle this.
Do you have a quest for me?
Just a moment.
The dwarven woman at her desk does not look up. She taps her chin with the quill in her hand. Look of furious concentration on her face. For a moment, she scrawls something down the ledger in front of her.
There we are. So, did Alvari send you? I'm putting together the numbers. You will have to be patient.
She glances up at you, distracted, and looks up again, blinking owlishly.
Well, you're no clerk. Sientere, Watcher. I was preoccupied. Do not take it personally. They put me in this side office for a reason. Oleska Saraso, advisor. Did you get turned around? I have little to do with people, to be honest. Numbers mostly.
Saraso gestures to the desk with a quick sweep of her arm.
What can I do for you today, Watcher?
How fair is the company?
I will not lie. Our fortunes dwindle. I must ask the director for some clarity on these figures. I cannot imagine why they are so low.
What do you do here?
Put plainly, I am an advisor to the director. I keep the books in order and offer advice on the operations of the fleet. Profits, losses, all here.
Rather than pointing at the ledger, she raises her hand to tap on the side of her head.
I have a better head for numbers than for small talk, I'm afraid. It isn't personal. It is nice to be asked, I suppose. I hardly ever get anyone in here unless they need help with their sums.
I don't see why. You probably have the most important job here.
That is true, but hardly anyone says so.
She smiles, an earnest, amused smile that brightens her eyes and puts color to her cheeks.
I have been lucky to reach this position. I enjoy the work, and it is clear that I am needed. Being useful. It is a good feeling.
Perfectly cooked bacon. The way you can tell if something is sponsored or not is if you see the word ad somewhere on the screen, you see the word sponsored somewhere in the title or below the channel. But there isn't anywhere. Therefore, it's not sponsored. Playing this for fun. Can I ask you some questions?
I can spare a few moments.
What do you think of Alvari?
She's nice, no? A little intense, maybe. She gets results. Always to the letter.
What can you tell me about the Valari and the Bardo families?
Ah, them. Gods, they've been at each other's throats from the start. And ask if anyone cares one speck why it started. We should have left these feuds back in the Republics.
But there is one thing that there is a sponsorship on the stream. I don't know if you guys know about it, but did you guys know that Corsair makes some lovely products, like this lovely Dark Core RGB SE mouse, available for purchase now. Let's go down below the channel and check out the link down there to check out this lovely product and many other products by Corsair. Why buy the rest when you can buy the best? They sponsor our channel and we appreciate you checking out their products. Let's go down below the channel, click the link. Thank you.
The Bardatos are some of our most valued investors. The Valera family makes its business in pirate hunting, and they have an open contract to keep the waters around Neketaka clear. But they spend more time plotting against one another. A waste.
Can you tell me a little about the Valian Trading Company?
Well, it is funded and so controlled by the Songretta Mea Compresa. I can tell you that much. A council of 11 investors.
Their software was pretty bad, Vicarious Narc, but they just overhauled the Corsair utility software. It's infinitely better now. It even self-updates, thank God.
Dukes, nobles, not all from the Republic's mind, but all very important people.
Who runs the company?
While the Songretta is away, Cantaniro is the company's highest authority on the island, but he mainly concerns himself with diplomatic affairs. For the usual business, you want the director.
That's all I wondered about. Goodbye. Do you mind if I steal your stuff? Is that cool? Dun, dun, dun. It's so weird. Sometimes, like, a lot of things in this game, you can just walk up and take it and no one seems to care. And then there's other things that people are like, oh, hell no, you can't take that. Seems sporadic, like someone randomly assigns something, or maybe there's an algorithm that if something's worth more than blank, then it's considered stealing. Less than blank, it's not. I don't know. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. I had a Corsair mouse and keyboard.
Which one of us am I
Logitech
thinking
headset.
of
My
now?
mouse and keyboard would crash
you'll be
every time I
thinking of the
opened
water.
CUE.
That's 10 in a row.
That's weird.
That's some
Never had a
talent
crash
you got.
myself.
Aye, the talent of noticing who you be glancing at before you ask me who you be thinking of.
Customer Slumbers told me that stop using Logitech because that's the problem. That's weird. Sounds like you had a really bad experience, but that's not been my experience with their products at all, not even remotely.
A giant? One of the raccoon?
A giant?
No, much bigger.
Oh wait, go back.
Such
Talk
as
to that guy. Investigate situation at Poco Kohara. Bounty. Ancient temple. Can return. Talk to Luca. Kill Paraku. Yeah, Corsair stuff's always been super high quality. Never had issues with any of it. Their Corsair utility software was pretty crap for a while, but it's gotten much better. Alright, let's see. Road south. See anything up here? Well, yeah, if you get a super simple mouse or keyboard, that just doesn't have any fancy. It's just a keyboard and a mouse. It's gonna work great and super cheap. It's the more fancier stuff that causes
In the market for decent
problems.
footwear? You won't find any cat leather around in my shop. Some of us hold ourselves to a higher standard. Of course. Come take a look.
Like a generic regular mouse and a generic regular keyboard, like is $20 or less, and they'll be just fine. But that's not what Corsair and others specialize in. Because anyone can make a super cheap keyboard and super cheap mouse, and it works just fine. It's not hard to make one. Boots of Stealth, +2 stealth, +20% stride, +1 resolve. I don't really need either. Not really.
Indeed. Whoever said a good pair of boots? Of course. Come take.
You can retrain your character at.
Yes, of course.
I'll tell you a secret about customer service. Most customer service employees are extremely underpaid, don't know what they're doing, and just stupid. The only company I've ever had that has really good customer service is Amazon. Everywhere else has always had shitty customer service. Every freaking company has terrible customer service. Except Amazon. Amazon's the only company that has consistently amazing customer service. Everyone else is sort of, ugh. Every one of them. Amazon just like, you complain and they will bend over backwards to fix it for you.
Blaming the Valians for attacking one of their.
Do you have a question for me?
Well met, stranger. Akira, but isn't this district a fine place?
Trying to see what she's looking at. She doesn't settle any point of particular interest. Everything on this high buildings to cobblestones is subject to fascination. Knows your attention turns her eyes to the ground.
I am not one meant to venture far from the gullet. Until recently, I had a respectable job at the Luminous Bathhouse.
Bathhouse?
Now that I am unemployed, I seek to make myself useful before the money runs out, and I must return to the Roparu as a pauper.
I've always had bad issues with Amazon delivery. Do you mean their custom delivery service or delivery in general? Because delivery is usually third party every time. If you complain to Amazon, they'll be like, oh, we'll refund everything and give you a puppy. And we'll pay your next year's salary. Their custom delivery thing is usually college students that just deliver stuff in their cars if it's like the same day thing. So that's why the college students suck. Can you direct me to Kanga Palace?
Akira, you want to follow the road north, up the mountain, always climbing. It is the highest point in the city.
You worked at the Luminous Bathhouse.
A wonderful place. Would that I could cross its threshold again and feel the mist of luminous waters.
Her smile is sad, if genuine.
In spite of my time there, I cannot do else but give it my highest recommendation. You will find the Luminous Bathhouse in Periki's Overlook.
Tell me about Queen's birth.
The Queen granted this area of the city to the Valian outsiders. Here they organized their business and trade, digging up the archipelago with both hands and carrying riches overseas. In her welcoming embrace, the Queen allowed a similar concession to the Royal Deadfire Company. You would do well to see as much of Nekataka while you are here, I am thinking.
How'd you lose your job at the bathhouse?
More happens at the bathhouse than cleanliness and ease. It is a place of meetings, business, and transactions, to all of which the attendants are either blind or deaf. One day, I overheard, more than I ought to have. In my erring, I gasped. To my great shame, I showed a most unprofessional reaction before clients. I was fired, and rightly so.
What did you ever hear in the bathhouse that caused such a scandal? Akama shakes her head, lowers in deepest shame. She's trembling, and it's clear that, in her estimate, she had suffered enough without debasing herself even further.
Well, did they?
Of course not.
That sucks.
The Queen must calm them down before they go to war over it.
Hi, Ivor the Bright.
Gone shepherds us all, traveler. Seek out his temple along the sacred stair, that thy path shall be made clear.
Sure. Okay, went through there, went over there, went in there. Went there. Haven't been to the shipwright yet. Haven't been up here either. Let's go north, the back alley. Could be bandits and someone trying to rob me. Good evening, hi. Queen Breast District Home. Hello, lover buddy. Dan, happy to you as well. What is that? What kind of dog is that? Oh my god. +2 insight, +1 metaphysics. Grant party-wide effect. Oh my god. What a cute little doggy. It's a poodle with all the little poofy hair.
Yes?
Keeping an eye out. Well, that's not nice. All done.
Alright. Orlane's Cradle. Take all that.
Keep it down.
Good. Rob
What
the
do you
blind. The cat gives me perception bonus, which is OP, which I can't swap out because everything else is just not good enough. Everyone getting a point of perception is just like, nice.
I got it.
It increases everyone's chance to hit. Wankia, or...
Well met, stranger. If you feel like investing in protection, I'd be willing to trade iron for copper.
Your selection is fine. I'm looking for even better equipment.
I assure you that everything I sell is well crafted. But I will admit I'm not quite the weaponsmith that Marihi is, nor do I possess Uto's expertise with firearms. Marihi you can find in Pariki's Overlook, the district to the north. Uto has a shop in the Brass Citadel, in the eastern part of Neketaka. Lots to see. Take your time.
Heaven's Cascophy, Divine Knowledge, +2 intellect, +1 religion. Shouts of Hosts grants Shouts of Hosts. Heaven's Wrath grants Avenging Storm. The druid becomes conduit with power of any storm. Any target that strikes with a weapon or who strikes them with a weapon is attacked by a bolt of lightning. Shouts of Hosts launches a cone attack that knocks back and stuns the target in the area of effect. Horns of the Bleak Mother. +1 perception, resistance to absolve afflictions against horns, against claw and horns, plus accuracy against beasts. It's not that bad. I'll take that. It's decent. Fine Large Shield. I could use a fine large shield. +1 shield deflection. I'll take it. That's like, Wait, unless I can enchant something. Let's take the helmet for probably Adder. Let's see. How was I doing? Sharpened Blade. Removes Corroded Blade, adds 1 penetration. What does corroded blade do? Oh, corroded is -1 penetration. So I can sharpen it to make it better. Perfect. Now we have +1 penetration. So now it's better. What does it mean copy? Oh, it means you can have the shield with both weapons. Okay, that makes sense. Now it's better. It's been sharpened.
Welcome back.
I greased my blade. I'll take the... Actually, I don't think I'll need to upgrade. I'll save
Something
my
I
cash
can
for
do.
now.
Good thinking.
We'll give him the perception bonus. Only the main party member gets the pet slot. It's a party-wide buff. Everyone benefits from it. I got a unique shield in my stash. Oh, are you talking about the shield I already sold? The small one? Because I don't want a small shield. I got rid of that.
Something, of course.
One of my party uses a small shield.
Something I can do? Sure.
All right, let's see. Back alley, road north. We haven't gone over to the shipwright, so let's go chat with him. On fast boat. We're moving.
Welcome! Venturing out past the city. You'll want supplies, crab traps or the like for larger game, I warrant.
All right, go.
I'm here.
Hello,
Dora must
Zamar.
think I work for free.
I shall.
Be with you in just a... Almost had it. Damn your eyes. Hazard of the work, really. Came in on the sloop? I can hammer your ship together if you're apt to pay me for it.
I'd like to see you're good. Are having trouble with the client?
Aye. Captain Redora hasn't paid me for her commissioned firepower.
I talked to her earlier.
While I'm up to my nose in debt, the wild mare gobbles up her coin.
Less goblin in there than you'd think.
And now, pirates are holding my feet to the fire over some sham of a deal. If I don't get Redora's payment, I might as well start carving my swallow net.
If it gives me a discount on your labor, I could hunt down Redora.
You do that? A fair price goes without saying, Cully.
He untangles his hand from his beard to link his thumb and forefinger with a wink.
It all comes down to blasted pans and pyres in the end, doesn't it?
Let's see your goods.
Well, come take a look.
Oh, take a look. Holy crap, those are expensive. A junk ship is 60,000 bucks. Oh my god. Oh, it's expensive. Captain's quarters, menagerie, steel wheel, arcane lantern, and steel. Oh my god, it's expensive.
What can I do for you? Ugh.
Bum, 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 bum. In our ship, we have a cook, surgeon, got an extra dude, so we're fine for now.
I'm here. Indeed.
Yeah, do you want a junk ship? It's 60,000 made of all pieces of junk. Top quality junk, too. That must mean we're going to get lots of gold in this game over the course of time. Repair supplies, nice. Take all of that. Alright, let's go ahead and let's try going. She was over here at the Wild Mare. Go talk to the captain, get her to pay up, hopefully. All right, Captain Lady she's over. Oh, wait, there's Luca.
Ado, you return.
Zamar sent me to collect your debt.
Merla, and he hired muscle.
Rodora takes a shaky step back.
Sientere, but you are too late to collect.
She holds out her palm and flinches at the blow that doesn't come.
A gang in the northern alley stole every coin. I cannot hire a crew, much less repay Zamar.
Zamar's having some pirate trouble. Could this gang be connected?
If they wanted Zamar to thirst for coin, it is possible.
AC affirmative and alien.
Botzos will regret it when I turn my cannons to their mast.
Those the cannons you be waiting for Zamar to cast you? Because I'd be seeing more holes in that plan than in any Principe mast's future or no.
His green eyes pry at her over crossed arms. Why don't you tell me what happened?
Wizard lights drew me like a moth to the alley north of the Wild Mare. And the blow to the back of the head that followed, Merlight hurt.
She touches a spot behind her ears and hisses.
Then a wolf sat on my chest while a group of thugs went through my pockets.
A wolf?
It growled like a thunderstorm and drooled on my uniform.
She pats a stain on her shoulder.
I stumbled back here and traded all I had left for the comforts of the mare.
Cast the healing balm on Rodora's head. She reflexively closes her eyes and sucks in breath as light from your fingers touches her scalp. Rodora reaches behind her ear, this time wearing a grin.
Belfetto. The gods smile on you.
No sooner does she say that than her own smile falters.
Complanca, but now I am sober again.
Sounds like my quarrels with this gang. Farewell.
When you got their leader, tell them Radora sent you.
So we have to fight a gang. There's Luca. Hi, Luca.
My one solace from the tedious bureaucracy.
Ado, my hunter.
Farewell. Guess we're not there. Okay. So I gotta find someone with a wolf. Find the pirate gang that mugged. Cat Purse's ambush. Captain Dora stole her coin. Thus got the drop in the northern alleys of Queen's Birth. The northern alleys. Let's go north then. Oh, I forgot we leveled up, didn't we? Level up! Athletics. Keep going with that diplomacy. And... brand enemy. While the brand lasts, the enemy will take burn damage over time. 4 burn damage per 3 seconds. After the use, the Paladin attack temporarily receive bonus burn damage. And 10% damage dealt is burned for 15 seconds. All allies gain that. Glorious Beacon, foe AoE blinded for 8 seconds. It's not very long. 3 seconds to blind them for 8. While wielding a single one-handed weapon, some of the attacker's hits are converted to crits. Now, one-handed style, does that mean I can't use it with a shield? Or does it work with a shield too? Because technically with a shield, I'm using a single one-handed weapon. Does the extra shield count as a weapon or not? While taking damage, armor rating for 3 seconds when damaged. Yeah, I guess. So far, Flame's Devotion has been very underwhelming. It's been quite meh. Like, the damage is almost nothing. I guess because I'm using a one-handed. The one-handed damage is very almost nothing. Take burn damage over time. Yeah, but the Paladin's defenses are so good. Retribution might help. When suffering damage, gain a stacking bonus to damage dealt on your next weapon attack. As the tank, I'll be getting hit quite a bit. The problem is I can't respec my main character ever because we found a bug earlier that if you respec, you lose your Watcher powers permanently. It's kind of a big bug. This Glorious Beacon seems to it costs 2 zeal for something that's not that good. Blinded for 8 seconds. It's super short. It has a super high cost and a super long cast time. Glorious Beacon seems like a not very well balanced ability. As it costs 2 zeal, it blinds an AoE, but only for 8 seconds. Just seems like it costs too much, it does too little to be worth anything. Eight seconds is so short. 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004. Especially since most things take 3 seconds to recharge. You get like 2 things and that's it. Especially since they get blinded for 8 seconds, right? So let's look at the wizard ability. Let's take a look at the wizard one. The wizard ability.
Oh?
Blinded for 30 seconds almost. Second level spell, which you can cast twice, blinded for 30 seconds in a bigger radius. Which is just like, what? And even that blind doesn't seem to last very long in combat.
Yes?
So I don't know, it just seems like a really crappy ability. I guess I'll just never pick Glorious Beacon. Even the buff is only 8 seconds long, which is eh. Now, increasing damage taken by 40% can be okay. Now that's better. Yes, intelligence increases by 5% per point. So even if this beacon, let's say I had 5 more intellect, would increase it by 25%, which would mean it would last 10 seconds. Which is still nothing compared to the other abilities. Either they, this should either be A, one divinity, 1 zeal, 2 have probably double duration, or 3 some other effect besides just blinded, because it's so short. And it takes 3 seconds to cast it, which is just like, yeah. The upgraded 40% damage taken is alright. That can like get a good burst off, but by itself it's kind of like, eh. I have to go for several levels before I can upgrade it with that down there. Alright, well. Yeah, 8 seconds means about 2 rounds, basically. 2.5 rounds on average. It's just, this is a shitty ability right now. Plus 8 all defenses, that would be 10 all defenses. So that would be even deflection. I don't think it's worth 1 skill point though. Plus 10 fortitude. Plus 10 will. Gain concentration, start each combat. Alright, so here I can either choose do a separate sworn enemy, but so currently we have sworn enemy. We have the sworn revival, which means I cast one enemy on a person, and then if they die, I get the point back. Just recast it on someone else. So basically, it makes it free. Brand enemy would do the same thing, but I wouldn't get refunded. They take 4 dirt burn damage every 3 seconds, which is a very small amount. Revival FFS. What are you talking about, Revival? Revival. There's no revival spell. What are you talking about? Revival! FFS! Revival! FFS! There isn't a revival thing. Take revival! There isn't a revival! What revival? What are you talking about? There's nothing there. Call revival. I guess I'm gonna take a... My Paladin damage is pretty low, so 10% damage burnt over 15 seconds is kind of like... Dan chat might be the best emote on Twitch. Well, it's the emote that chat types when they ever give me advice, because chat's always right. You know what's going on? When I upgraded this... So the bug thinks I still have Sworn Enemy. So I can take both, but I'm not supposed to be able to have both. I'm supposed to just pick one or the other. But because the game glitched and gave me two Sworn Enemies, I can now have both. Which is like... But you're not supposed to have both. There's no reason to have both. It's just like glitching galore. It says nearby allies receive a smaller version of the flame's effect. Or 10% damage. It's hard. I don't know what to pick. If I'm taking damage, I'd probably want... Retribution would be a boost to my damage as a tank, because I would get, every time I suffer damage, I get a stacking bonus of 5% more damage with weapons. Which would help me deal more damage. Probably like take a couple of hits, do an extra 15 damage the next attack. I think Retribution's probably the most useful passive. As a tank who's getting hit all the time. It boosts my damage a bit. Alright. Now you. Mechanics, yes. Let's go survival. You're like a survival guy. Ooh, alright, what we got here? Backstab. Riposte. The rogue looks for openings to counterattack. Incoming melee attacks that target deflection and miss have a chance of allowing an instant full attack riposte. Fires melee weapon. 2 additional quick pockets. Finishing blow. 50% damage by percentage of target's health lost. So up to 100% additional attack. So, finishing blow, I hit for 50% more damage with 1 hit. And if the target has 50% health lost, it does an extra 50% to help finish them down. Seems like a really powerful kaboom. Smoke Veil is very defensive. He becomes invisible and untargetable for 5 seconds. I'm gonna go Finishing Blow. It's a big, just kaboom kind of attack.
How may I help?
All the passives are the same, but not every class has access to every passive. Like, for example, I can't show you on this screen. But, like, 2-weapon fighting is the same on both characters, but not every character has access to that passive, for example.
Yes, of course.
Not every class does, I mean.
So she asked him what he calls that trick,
Wolf.
and he says the Consueli.
Okay, hold on. Let's just,
What do you need?
for no reason, just sort of stealth.
Keep it down.
Let's just sort of get in positions for absolutely no reason whatsoever. Absolutely no reason at all.
Oh, I shall.
You the one causing trouble in Cotter's neighborhood.
The wolf at the man's side raises her hackles and growls. He shushes and pats her behind the ear, all the while keeping his focus trained on you.
I thought Remaro's pup kept better company.
Ahoy, friend. So you still be doing that old referring to yourself by name thing? Would have thought it'd have cost you enough lays by now to be dropping that affectation.
Cotter has not missed the sound of your voice, Seraphin. Your smoke and mirror ghosts do not impress Kaletzia, and they do not scare Cotter.
A line of drool drips down between the wolf's bared teeth.
Sorry, Valian names all sound the same to me. Which one is the pretty wolf?
You'll know soon enough.
Dan finds them amusing, which is enough for Dan.
Cotter likes you already. What do you want?
Someone robbed Captain Redora. You have anything to do with that?
Depends. You seeking Vengiata for that house?
Signaling his mate, Cotton tightens his grip on his wolf's scruff. She owed money to Zamar, money I need back.
Cotter heard a newcomer was talking with Zamar.
His free hand moves toward the weapon slung in his belt.
Wrong play, Cotter. Let's be keeping this the friendliest of friendly fucking chats. Lest the captain be calling your raise.
Look, Selezia. Your supper comes with blue fur.
He nudges the wolf, eliciting a deep growl.
Tell the shipwright to accept Cotter's deal before he suffers another setback.
Why are you shaking down Zamar?
Zamar can keep Principe's ships afloat. Cotter tires of seeing his family sailing derelict wrecks.
Tell me my business again and I'll sew your wolf into a pair of boots, amigo.
Not Selezia.
His hand goes to scruff his companion's neck. A chuckle rises from his mates, which they fight to suppress.
There's better ways to scare him than threatening innocence.
Shut up, Eder.
Kosi, and whose side are you on? Your Casita or the wolf?
Kata aims for a bewildered look at Eder.
No one threatens Cotter, you overstuffed boil.
A taxidermied wolf is just what my quarters were missing.
Seletia, the throat.
Kata releases wolf and points to you. The rest of the party takes up their arms.
Scallywags ho, Cap.
Oh, you guys leveled just as we're about to... Okay, there's a gunpowder barrel right there.
Onward.
So, I need you. Fireball. right? Right there. Okay, now you, Eder, move up, attack. You attack. Go ahead and swarm. Distracts all foes in the area. That'll do it. You go ahead and buff our party with accuracy. Whoop. Go! Oh, look at the damage! Oh my god, look at the damage though. Shit. Okay, heal. Holy goddamn, that hit me too. Heal. That was one hell of a hit. Jesus Christ.
On the vine.
Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. Okay, everyone. Well, the plan worked, but I went down like a sack of potatoes. Holy crap. Go ahead and Divine Mark on him. You go ahead and missiles on him. Go ahead and hit him with attacks. You move in and go ahead and finishing blow at him. Wow, they did like nothing. Gouging strike, go. Got him. Oh, I'm back up. Hi. Kill him.
That hardly seems fair.
Yes?
Woo! Well, the good news is that we kicked their asses, but bad news is Ring of Protection! Yes! Bad news is I went down real fast. Holy crap fast. A stiletto. Copper. Copper. Mail armor. Pistol. Pistol. Golden. Pencil. Club. Lockpick. Mail armor. Blunderbuss. Sword. I love how those 3 gunpowder barrels just decimated the group. Just bam, they're all dead. Absolutely annihilated the group. Keep his arcana increasing, because it makes sense a wizard would know the arcana and metaphysics. Well, do I want another 2nd level spell? Touch is probably got to go and touch him. Repulsive Visage. Sickened and Terrified for 4 seconds. Displaced Image. Cause the caster appear visually displaced, increasing deflection and reflex duration. Additionally, many deflection and reflex attacks that score hits with critical grazes. Bounding Missiles. Summons 3 missiles that each pierce through the target and then leap to additional targets. Creates an nullifying field of antagonistic magical energy around the chosen point, pressing all benefits on the area enemies outside the area effect. Do you ever get attribute points to give to your characters? Or is that only chosen in the beginning and that's it? Because we've gone 6 levels without getting any stat points increase. Well, the thing is about our mage is that he doesn't have very high might. It's actually almost the base. So his damage stuff isn't the best. He's good at CC though. Summoned weapon. The caster's hand becomes a toxic parasite that can close damage to the next target the wizard attacks. We created life force that heals the caster. Displace image is a good defensive spell, but I don't really need super a lot of defensive spells. I already have mirror image, which is plenty. Sickened and terrified. Noxious burst is corrode damage plus. That's pretty high damage, actually. That's just slightly below fireball. And in case someone's like resistant to fireball. And it's usually good to have some corrode damage just in case. Boom, 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 boom. Missiles do quite a bit of damage in AoE, but I don't know. Crackling bolt. Lightning bolt's usually hard to line up. We'll try Noxious Burst, why not? Now we have another AoE damage spell, just in case. Sometimes you just need a little AoE.
Aye.
Damn, he still only can cast one third level spell. Hopefully that increases soon. You, madam. Let's give you a point of athletics to have a self-heal. It seems like I should give everyone at least 1 point in athletics for the small self-heal. And we'll buff your religion because you're a priest. Makes sense. Consecrated ground sucks. I wish I hadn't taken that. 30 seconds. Dire Blessing is really good, but it's a third level slot, which sucks. Warding Seal seems pretty good. Foe AoE. Accuracy with melee attacks. 50% crit square to hits for 30 seconds. Despondent Blow seems like a good debuff for a crowd of melee attackers. Wrathful Presence. Blessed allies when they're near death with a healing effect. Watchful Presence will heal someone when they're near death for a decent amount. Yeah, if she was melee, it would be good, but kind of making her a ranged caster. +5 intellect. A single one-handed weapon. No, I have a two-handed weapon. Let's go Warding Seal. Seems like a nice ability.
Yes?
I gotta repair that injury. Broken bottles, the streets live with reeking dog.
Of course.
Okay, go over there. Stealth. Good. Got it.
Well, don't see why not.
Well, quest done. Let's go turn in our quest. Over here to the guy.
I'm here.
I'm here.
Indeed.
All right, Zamar.
Ahoy there. Any news worth telling?
The Principe won't be bothering you anymore.
Best news I've heard since I arrived on this rock.
Zamar lowers his hands. They shake like they don't know where to go next. They go back up to his beard, this time less frenzied.
What of Captain Redora?
Zamar pulls the end of his mustache taut.
Has she sobered up yet? Or do we need to shake her by her ankles?
She was robbed. Don't hold it against her.
Robbed? Abidon's fist.
Blinking, Zamar glances past you and swallows.
Someone's feeling bold to prey on a captain in Queen's birth. Matters being what they are. Redora's commission is yours, if you can afford it.
I might be interested in buying her commission.
That'll be the Iron Thunderer. A cannon well deserved of her name. Maybe she doesn't stand up to Rawatai standards, but she's got heart. For 1,000 pyres, she'll crack a hull, scour a sail, or splinter a deck like an imp with something to prove.
This is my reward for helping you?
1,000 is plenty less than I offered the seasoned captain.
Zamar's bushy eyebrows rises over the other.
My hands are tied. Sorry.
Fine.
You will?
Yeah.
I mean, you will.
I'll take it. He snatches your hand and shakes it with 2 quick pumps.
Your vessel will spit fire like a worm with a belly full of fire kelp.
Oh, I get 4 of them. Oh. Farewell. I already had 2 of them! Sorry. I just got super scammed. Super scammed. Oh well.
I shall.
I already had bought 2 of those earlier. So I just got, now I have 2 extras for nothing. Hope I can sell it back to him.
Business comes and goes. Oh,
let's see, I'd like to sell back 2 of those for 160 bucks. I have this other one. It seems like it's worth more. It does 4 to 7 damage, which is less than 6 to 9, but it recharges in 3 turns, not 4. Keep them for a bigger ship. Well, it's gonna be a long time before that happens. And by the time that happens, obviously there'll be better cannons.
guess.
You will? Man, wow, you're gonna fall for my scam? Oh, I mean, yeah, fine.
Have you heard about the commotion at the palace?
I don't think I've been here yet.
Of course. Something about Luminous Adra. A giant made of Luminous Adra.
All I know is that they're all at each other's throats up there.
Ooh. Yeah, I just saw that too. I have this lantern I can. Oh, it does nothing. Let's put the 5% travel speed on there. Yay, upgrades! How to get around that bug? I had to reload the save before I respec. Because if you respec your character, you lose your watcher powers, which is really annoying. Let's see. Boom, 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 boom. All right. I need to get some lunch soon. Getting hungry. Hi there.
I just hope Laro doesn't bring ridicule to the Bardato name.
The Bardato name. I'll take all of that. And I'll take all that too. Oh, not the bathroom. I'm sorry. My bad.
Well, that's not nice.
$200. $300. I'll take it. Hi.
I'll take care of it.
I'll just let myself in.
The newcomer. I thought you might visit.
Hi there.
Lady Izali Bardato. Custom dictates, I say, at your service. But I have not the time for such lies.
She regards you with a cool expression, but stands with a fighter's poise.
If you have business with House Bardato, then speak on.
Azali opens her palms and waits. You notice something unusual. What do I notice? Attention is drawn to Azilka's desk. Among the assorted ledgers and documents sits a brass seal, still dripping with heated wax. The drippings have dried in an almond-shaped pattern resemble the shape of an eye fringed with bird feathers. Nictitating membrane? What are these words they're using? God. A nictitating membrane flicks across the surface in a barely perceptible wink. Hold on. I think one of the writers was using a thesaurus and just trying to be fancy. Nictitating. Let's see. God, this website is so crazy looking. What the? Don't cool cat me. God. Verb. Does it mean rare? Nictitating membrane. Transparent or translucent third eyelid present in some animals that we drawn across the. Oh, so it's like the. Okay. A nictitating membrane blinks across the surface in a barely perceptible wink.
Are you still with me?
Azari breaks your focus, waving her hand in front of your eyes. She glances between you and her tiny desk, frowning. Your desk, the eye. Glances back at her desk, and this time with
I'd
impatience.
venture that you're working too hard.
Your family seems well established here.
Ugh. My bank shoulders the cost of the Valiant Trading Company's operations in the Deadfire. It is said that no Valiant may wipe themselves unless a Bardato signature approves it first.
If that's true, we gotta stop shaking hands with them.
I'm certain you've touched worse, farmhand.
Oh, damn. Wow. Okay. I do not like her attitude. Farmhand. What's up with the eye, though? The eye looks suspicious. There's a vault down here? Oh, hi. The guard captain takes his time moving to the bar door, his armor creaking with every step. He appraises you with lazy sweep of the eyes, while his fingers curl casually about the hilt of his blade.
You have an appointment to see the vault, sir?
A vault? What's in here?
The Bardatos are a banking family, Mestre. We hold a great many accounts belonging to our fellows within the Valiant Trading Company. We also safeguard those valuables they entrust to our keeping. A matter you may discuss with the lady. Upstairs.
Okay. He makes a hurting motion with his arms as he shepherds you towards the stairs. Well, it sounds like I want to go down there and secure all the riches. Lunch has been ordered. Getting some nuggets.
Speak up.
Some chicken nuggets from Wendy's. Get those nugs with some sauce. Honey mustard. Okay, let's go deeper in the city and see what's out there. Uh-oh. Perry's overlook, the Gullet, Brass Citadel, Sacred Stair. Wow, there's so many hubs. I guess we'll go here first. It's a big city. Damn. Wendy's nuggets are like, Yeah, this game is quite large. There's lots to do. This makes my RPG section of my brain go, you know, when it gets tickled. Exotic herbs. There might be a quest in here. Let's go check it out. Kutzili.
Why, hello. Kutzili at your service.
She sets down her pruning shears and looks you up and down with a warm smile.
I can tell that you're new to the Deadfire. Maybe you're still getting your bearings? Some of my herbs can help with seasickness or worse afflictions.
What makes you think I got here recently?
It's nothing personal. You just have that taking everything in look about you.
She knows I'm a player character, doesn't she?
Give it time. It'll pass.
She reaches to a brush to curl the fur behind her ear. Her gaze wanders towards Sephirin and lingers there, and she pulls her focus back to you, blushing slightly.
Oh, ain't no shame in looking, lass.
Flashing a crooked grin, Sephirin bows to the herbalist. What brings an herbalist to Periki's Overlook?
Money is the obvious answer, but I don't think that's what you're after. Yes, I'm an herbalist, but I also pride myself as a florist. I think the city liked the idea of putting a flower shop somewhere visible. It's ostentatious, really. Probably the same reason why we have a magic shop next door. Periki's Overlook is a great big splash of culture and innovation, there to show travelers that the Huana are ready for the world at large.
You say magic shop? Dexterity and alchemy. White leaf, Deadeye. Oh, that's right. There is like a whole crafting system, isn't there? Potions, offensive potions. Potion of misogyny. No, I'm kidding. I'm relaxed. I'm kidding. Jesus. Very offensive potion. Increase the chance of landing a critical hit. Food, positive. Seafood stew. Explosives. Cinder bomb. Produces a cloud of noxious smoke and cinders, burning and blinding those caught within. Wind thrown and night shortly after impact, shower in the air with liquid fire. That's cool. Stun bomb, cinder bomb. One of those. Drugs, yes, please. Deadeye. Boom, boom, boom. Ripple sponge. Made from sponges, is ground inhaled off use for long voyages, for it has soothing, calming effect. Helps in tackling extended periods of strenuous activity. Tartar Chew. Make a stun bomb. Spark Crackler. What are these? I'm getting blessings, but I don't know what that means. Does that like mean something? Oh, for New Game Plus. Oh, thank you. Where can I see our current achievements? What menu is that in? Is there a way to see that? I don't know.
I shall.
Well, I don't think anyone's looking, so.
Well, that's not. Guess that wasn't so hard.
Take the money.
Of course. Hey.
Oh, there's achievements. Perfect.
Hey.
Okay, there we go. So on the one menu I didn't look at. Now he mentioned a magic shop, which is probably the dark cover.
Hey, is that an Orlin Cajun back? They don't let you have those in Deerwood anymore. That one's in pretty good condition.
Constructs. Ooh.
I got nowhere else to turn. Stonehill is going to kill me.
Side quest!
Don't drag me into your mess, Bertenno. Not again.
Then you leave me no choice. I'm sorry.
Hey, come back with that. Madico!
Thief!
That flaccid Batso.
Why? Just because he still doesn't mean he's flaccid. Why? Bazo, a valiant term for penis in the pejorative sense. The young wizard clutches the countertop, looking as if she's either going to vault over it or snap it in half.
Imp, you had none of that, Hack?
He mutters to himself in a dark, guttural tone.
That's what I thought. What am I going to do? Think, Facina.
She grabs a fistful of her hair and sighs. What was that all about?
My postenago of a lover stole Rokawa's fingers. The master will kill me if I don't get them back. He must have wanted to raise some fast coin. Arkemir will flay me alive over those damned gloves.
One thing about this game I absolutely freaking love is that the party shares amongst itself its stat points in diplomacy, magic, etc. So that way you don't have to like do the tedious thing of talking to each person, talking to a character with each person individually. You just get talk to them, and the party as a whole has stats. It's like, oh, thank God. It cuts out so much of the tediousness of other games. What is that? Arcana. Strange that Constructs didn't attack him for stealing.
Is it strange? I don't know. Go consult Arkemir's grimoire if you're that curious.
Archmages are worldwide renowned. The spells bearing his name focus largely on illusion and pain, qualities that he prizes in his personal life and teaching philosophy. Over the years, he has fostered dozens of students, but none have graduated from their apprenticeship to Archimir's satisfaction, opting instead to leave his service in bitterness and resentment of the Archmage's notoriously unfair treatment. He lives in Niketa in Perky's Overlook, where he operates a local magic shop in dark cover. Why does he need the money?
He said that he's in debt to a Raltayan captain by the name of Hamuto Stonehill. By all accounts, a deadly serious man.
What aren't you telling me?
Not that it's any of your business, but Bertenno used to spend a lot of late nights here.
Vecina coughs into her fist, avoiding eye contact.
I got into the Construct's guts and marked off Bertenno as a safe visitor so they would not attack him. And before you ask, no, I will never do this again.
Why are these gloves so important?
You do not know Arkemir, do you? He is as cheap as a Wodican clerk. Whatever he loses from those gloves, he will take out on me. Somehow.
Well, I'll get them back for you because that sounds like experience.
You will? If you are expecting some payment or reward, I do need to keep this under wraps.
A discount would be a nice start. She blinks twice in disbelief before regarding you with a warm smile.
You look capable. While I am stuck behind this counter, I am in no position to refuse help.
Fine.
A discount goes without saying. You're saving me a world of trouble by doing this. Thank you. I do not know where Bertenno fences his goods, but he mentioned an appointment at the Bra Citadel docks.
She bites her thumbnail and glares at the door, seeming to wish it would burst off its hinges.
Hamuto Stonehill must be as dangerous as he sounds, or else Bertenno wouldn't be so panicked.
I have questions about your predicament.
Bertenno stole Rokawa's fingers to pay off his debt.
Never mind.
Suddenly, my whole existence revolves around these gloves. Incredible.
Yeah, but once I complete the side quest, though, you'll act like it never happened. And you'll forget.
I am the apprentice of He of Many Colors. That's plain old Arkemir to you.
He of Many Colors. What is it with wizards and fancy weird names? I am Dan of the 3 Cheeseburgers. I am Dan of every third Tuesday. Dan of the Platypuses.
What few spells I know have names like Archimir's Dripping Scourge or Archimir's Malevolent Codpiece. He made me conjure a household staff of imps. Horrible, chittering things. I think it's because he knows I hate them.
You use a lot of honorifics when you talk about Archimir.
Ah, he makes me call him by the titles he's earned in his long career. I can also call him by the titles I've made up since the start of my apprenticeship. To me, he's the bringer of foul wind, the teeth of suckling imps, and the herald of dirty slippers.
Oh, I get a discount, and... Oh, you do have magical trinkets. Oh. A magical shield. Hmm. Ooh. Spell cache. Summons a random scroll in an empty quick slot at the start of combat. Scroll disappears when combat ends. Ooh. Mmm. Plus 10 accuracy with fire attacks. Ooh. Very nice. Grimoires? Bridal Garter. Plus Constitution resistance to dexterity afflictions. Amulet of Health. Grimoire of Vaporous Wizardry. Damage cause interrupt grants extra spell cast. Oh. Some of the grimoires have extra bonus effects on top of, so like spells interrupt and have extra spell casts. Ooh. Mmm. That's awesome.
Hmm?
Oh.
Of course.
Fortune for a pun, good sir?
Wait, who said a pun?
Shop imp, greetings.
Oh, hi there. What was that?
Buy something.
He makes a rude gesture towards the shop's wares. Why are you so hostile?
It's not hostile. It's just imp.
He bares his teeth and hisses to emphasize the point.
Is imp and is sad.
Aww. His expression falls. New sags, wrinkles, and edges grow definition.
Fasina spends too much time away from shop, leaving me to fend for self. His bad enough master won't let me leave stupid shop.
Why do you think Fasina spends so much time away?
She hates her work, hates Archimir, hates me. Reason enough.
So you're not angry at all, are you?
Imp's complicated. Kids think we have two big emotions, angry and happy.
He smacks his lips and stumbles on the longer, more nuanced words.
But Kith can't smell imp spray. Jovial spray, melancholy spray, creative spray, imp spray all over everything.
Ew.
Go on, I don't care.
Show me what you have for sale. Ugh. Dark covered living quarters. So they're like cats and they piss all everything to spread their scent. Ah, great.
Take a gander over there.
Trap.
Only Let's take a look. Well, that's not nice. All done.
Health, 1 health restored per second. Nice. It's not really that good. Such a small heal. Fine robe. Alright guys, my food's almost here. Give me a second. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go grab it.